Okay, I'll repeat.
Okay, thanks, Sue. Sorry. This so we can share with everyone else later on.
All right. Okay, awesome. So, PowerPoint Battle is a competition where teams that consist of two players, which we call the presenters, they will give a PowerPoint presentation containing slides that they've never seen before in front of a live audience. And a team will win will based on audience vote. So as you guys can imagine, this activity helps to build, teamwork and communication skills, but in a fun way. So tonight, a team of FJC board members will demonstrate what a PowerPoint battle team presentation can look like. The presentation, it will end when all 10 slides have been presented or after 6 minutes, whichever comes first. So it is our hope that this will inspire a team from each JCI Hawaii chapter to compete in FJC's PowerPoint battle competition. So the first round of competition will happen during our August GMM. And then the final round of competitions will be held at second trimester convention. So that is going to be in September. So we will announce a formal call out for competitors soon. So please stay tuned. So I'm looking at you, President Scott. I would love to see HCJ represent and compete in PowerPoint battle. So with that said, I'm going to ask VP Sunny and VP Raven to step up and turn on their videos. Make sure you guys are unmuted. And then for the audience, you guys need to know that Sunny and Raven have not seen these slides before. Only Pat and myself have seen the slides. And as far as I know, they haven't practiced together for this presentation. So they're doing this for the very first time. And as a reminder to, Sunny and Raven, the timer, I will be having the timer up on the screen. And then at the bottom of the slide, you guys will see the slide count. So you know how many slides are left in the presentation. Okay, once I say go, Pat, you can go to the next slide. Are you ready, Pat?
Yeah, I'm ready. Go ahead.
Okay, Sunny and Raven, you guys are
testing. Good.
Yeah. Oops, sorry, I'm gonna remove that. Can you guys see this? Wait. Okay. Go.
Next slide. So today we're going to be discussing healthy habits. What is it? We'll find out. Next slide, please. So regarding healthy habits, part of it is very important to develop is, eating a right diet, but one of them also is getting active. As you see here, one of the options or things you could do is maybe pro wrestling. You don't have to go out to be a pro wrestler to be active. You just have to do. Actions lead to opportunities and motivation to get you to a more healthier self. Next slide, please. You're probably wondering, what is this? Why is there a dog here? And why is there a cat who seems to be the Queen of England? Well, I'll tell you why. Regarding healthy habits, it's a very expensive. Do you see how stern that dog's look is, judging that little pussy? Anyway, developing healthy habits doesn't have to be a very expensive thing. It just has to come, again, from action. You can create, a very affordable shopping list to develop maybe a healthy diet, or even take like free activities. You don't have to pay for a gym membership. You just have to walk. Next slide. Oh, and the great thing about healthy habits is also taking care of yourself. The message here is that maybe you don't have to pay someone to get massage. You can massage your darn self. And here's a little contraption. You're probably wondering where it massages. Little do you know, I won't tell. But if you can see where those shoes are pointing out, you can probably see it's not for your, it's for your legs. Anyway, If you have any questions, please let me know, but we're going to move on. Next slide, please. Oh, this is like the terrible thing here. You know what I told you just, regarding exercise and dieting. Well, this polar bear, you probably want to run for your life, which is great. But what this polar bear is exhibiting is some bad behavior. You gotta stay away from those McDonald's. That fillet of fish is not worth the calories. Definitely build some healthy habits and just say no. And with that, I would like to turn this over to VP Raven. Thank you very much.
Thank you, VP Sunny. Happy to elaborate on more healthy habits. Next slide, please. All right, so as depicted here, you can make your healthy habits fun. You can make it fun by wearing outrageous clothes, colorful clothes. You can join in with some friends. You can take a new class. You can even look silly while you're doing it. But it's important that you get some exercise in and get that creative feelings going and be able to have some sort of outlet to exercise those healthy habits. Next slide, please. As you can see, your healthy habits can also affect your attention span as depicted in this graph here. Now, the longer that a meeting lasts, as you can see in the graph, the lower your brain cells actually decrease, but then there's an uptick in that. So what we want to do actually is to increase your attention span, and you can do this by being in a mentally healthy place, in a physically healthy place, and sometimes a little caffeine helps too. However, what we want to do is incorporate healthy habits, which starts with good diet, good exercise, and good emotional and spiritual health even. Next slide, please. This is an example of how I feel sometimes when I don't exercise my healthy habits. Sometimes everything feels like it's on fire and I'm going 100 miles per hour. So this is an example of what not to do if you want to keep not being on fire and not going 100 miles per hour. So it's a funny joke, but in all reality, it is very serious to take control of your habits and to take control of your life before it gets out of control. Again, by doing this is that we need to incorporate great habits that are healthy for us in many different ways. Next slide, please. And finally, we have 75% of is a funny number, or it's actually a really good number in terms of visualizing what success is when you're having healthy habits. That's what this depiction is trying to say. And it is something that is actually in practice very good. If you can visualize your success, you can visualize healthy habits, you can visualize healthy goals and reward yourself at the end of the day when you make those goals. And last slide, please. And I wanted to end with this lovely joke that I'm not wearing pants. Well, I am wearing pants right now. However, it's fun to laugh, and laughing is also a part of a healthy habit that you can implement in your lives. The comedic relief, getting together with friends, being with family, and just being able to smile is important. That's all I got.
Yay.
Yay.
Well done. 6 minutes.
Okay, what did everybody think?
That was so much fun. I would do that like 10 more times.
It was so good.
I'm
that I
not
thought
wearing
Sunny had you
pants. Oh my
first.
gosh. I was like, I got caught with my pants down on that one.
But that was a good save, good save at the end. President Scott, did you have something to say?
Sorry, no, Sunny was so good at the beginning. It sounded like he had practiced it. It flowed so well.
Oh man, thank you for saying that.
I love your creativity, Sunny. So
oh
good.
man, I got so
I was
stuck
like,
on
oh
that
my gosh.
cat.
I was like, Oh, I should have first. I should have gone first. I was like, oh, this is so good. No
Yeah,
stuttering. That was awesome too. I see you.
thank you. It was actually great practice. Thank you, Raven, for having us practice this. To let you guys know, I present, with like high net worth clients. And sometimes you just have to think on your toes. So this is like a nice exercise. I am meeting with someone who's worth a lot of money tomorrow. So it's definitely great practice. Thank you.
Hopefully, you know your slides ahead of time for that meeting.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
Okay, awesome. You guys, thank you so much for, Raven and Sunny for stepping up. They've never done this before, so they put themselves out there today. So, definitely thank you so much. And I hope this was enjoyable for everybody to watch. It was really fun. I don't know if you guys noticed, but it's hard for me to keep it still. But yeah, like I said earlier, this is an opportunity to demo what PowerPoint battle presentation can look like. It doesn't have to be the same exact way that they did it, right? And so, but you can see what happens, right? You get a slide you've never seen before, and you're supposed to talk about it and make sure it's cohesive, right? Enough that the presentation all makes sense together, right? So again, this really tests your improv skills, your teamwork, your communication skills, all things that, as JCs that we all try to build and strengthen and develop. And so this is kind of an opportunity for our members and other folks in the JCs to do that and develop themselves. So with that said, please stay tuned for the call out for competitors in our PowerPoint battle competition that's going to start in August. But you guys have any questions about PowerPoint battle, please feel free to email me or reach out to any of the board members, and then we can share more information about it. So thank you. Thanks, guys. And thanks, yeah, for having us do the PowerPoint battle.